Said I dream too big, about to do it way bigger. I'm the boss when I walk through, straighten up and sit up. I ain't never had to tell them, but they know that I'm that. Finish that. So many wins, I had to go ahead and bring it back. I like you, my sons, go ahead and get the Similac. Yes.
What's good, NYYU fam? Guys, just remember the voicemail line is open. We got a few, but I want a lot. Let's make this show about you today. The Fan, 804-592-6160. Let's go, baby. Where you at?
I know they're getting scared when I tell them that. We outside. We outside. We out. Looking at the view from the top. Get into the bed, don't stop. Get into the bed, don't stop. Better catch up, cuz we outside. Playing with me, know you playing yourself. If I got a game, I'm gon' bet on myself. Got it on my own, never needed your help. When you see me at the top, know I did it myself. You know we outside till the lights come on. About to make it to the top, it won't take this long. You know I'm blacking out, but I'm in my zone. They take beat money when they call my phone. Whoa, don't need your money, just give me respect. Told you before this, you know I'm a threat. I ain't letting up, I got my foot on their neck. Yeah, in other words, you know that we about to kill it. I ain't for the talking, I said it, you know I did it. I'm putting on the show, the world is about to feel it. I know they're getting scared when I tell them that. We outside. Yeah, we outside. Yeah, we out. Looking at the view from the top. Get into the bed, don't stop. Get into the bed, don't stop. Better catch up, cuz we outside. Hey, we outside. Yeah, we outside. Yeah, we out. Looking at the view from the top.
Drop those voicemails, folks. 804-592-6160. We in here, baby.
Look, I ain't skating through unless they talking they figures. Said I dream too big, about to do it way bigger. I'm the boss when I walk through, straighten up and sit up. I ain't never had to tell them, but they know that I'm that. Finish that. So many wins, I had to go ahead and bring it back. I like you, my sons, go ahead and get the Similac. Yes, word when I'm pulling in. I ain't asking for the spot, I tell them.
Hey, what you need, yeah? Man, I got it, wow. What you say, hey? We about it, get the cream, yeah. Why you slacking? Why you talking all that top, boy, you capping? What you need, hey? Yeah, I got it, with the team, yeah. We about it, wow. Get the cream, yeah. Why you slacking? Why you talking all that top, boy, you capping?
Yeah, why you capping? Why you capping, no? Feel like a rubber band, I've been snapping, no. Yeah, I've been up here with my team, so you know this what I mean. We've been going up like
We got to go get Yamamoto. That is the theme, folks, as we are on Yamamoto watch. Oh, is there a movement? Is there a movement? Where is a movement for Yamamoto? That is what everybody is thinking right now in the world of Major League Baseball. And guys, let me tell you something else. Nobody gives a poot. Nobody gives a poot that Shohei Ohtani is having a presser now. There's nobody who gives a stinking poot. Let him go ahead and stay in LA. Bring Yamamoto over here and let's get down to business. Okay. If you have not smacky that likey, hitty that subby, I recommend you guys go right ahead and do it because, again, this show today is about you guys. Let's rock and let's roll. Al Bundy said it better than me, but anyway, let's get right to it, guys. First and foremost, we got Macho King. Oh, you know I got mine.
Cup of coffee in the big time, yeah. Cup of coffee in the big time.
Ooh, I might have a little Sambuca in there today, but why the hell not? Little Sambuca, I might have poured a little heavy. And with that being said, if I poured a little heavy, it's going to be an interesting show, folks. Smacky the like, hitting the sub. Ramon, how are you doing, my guy? Kev, oh my God. He's in George's box. Kyle Millay, what's going on? Anthony Garcia, my guy. Smacky the like. Cadzilla, how you doing? Mantle7 says, what's up, Pete? Mantle7, how you doing? Lou Rodriguez, our friendly neighborhood DJ Stelio, says, yeah. How you doing? Dave, what's going on? Dave, Anthony, the Iron Horse, Medina. Desiree Conrad, how you doing? I heard Desiree's going to pay us a visit at Yankee spring training. I'm just saying, that's the rumor, that Desiree's going to pay us a visit, okay? Joseph Copsack, how you doing, Joseph? Tim, what's going on in Furnace? My guy, throw those chicken tendies in there. Throw those chicken tendies in there. Stelio, you're the GOAT in my eyes. Gotcha. Love you, my guy. Kev, oh my God. Kev, oh my God. We left Kevin. Kev, what's up, man? How you doing, everybody? We're doing fine. Ryan P, what's good, brother? Austin Pence, what's going on, my guy? William, what's up, William? How you doing? Chris Perez Jr. Chris Perez Jr. is a fan of the bacon. I'm a fan of the chicken tendy. Anthony Watkins. Oh, I love this. Look at this. This community is like no other. Guys, we are 23 subbies away from 21,900. We're 123 away from 22K. And let me tell you guys, I have a little tear coming out of my eye because I told my team about 2 months ago, I said, guys, I would be overly happy if we end the year at 21,000. We're going to fly by that. We're flying by that already because you guys are the greatest. You guys are the greatest. Connor O'Neill, what's going on, my guy? Spank, how you feeling? He got the flu. Spanky got the flu. He don't feel great. Jack says hot stove is in 22 minutes. I need you guys to keep me involved in that. I mean, I could put it on the screen. Maybe we could listen in a little bit. On hot stove. Smacky the like, 80 the subby. Macho King, 21K fan. We flew by that. We flew by it. We're working our way to 22. Anthony Watkins, I am not awesome. I just jump on here and do what I do. I'm me. We have a great time. You guys are awesome. You guys are the best. Yo, Elvis, what's good, my guy? Jaden, what's up, my guy? How you doing? But guys, let's go ahead and get right into it. We do have a lot of voicemail, so I appreciate you guys for doing that because it definitely helps the show go. And I'm going to keep it real with you guys. There's not a lot of Yamamoto news right now. It's just everybody's just eating their friggin' nails away. William, I watch a little bit of wrestling, yes, but everybody is eating their nails away. Mac Miles, what's up, brother? Everybody's eating their nails away, and first and foremost, let's get the update. If my friend M-Mac was in here, this might make him a little excited. Let's switch on over. As John Heyman reports, Yoshinobu Yamamoto will be meeting with the Philadelphia Phillies contingent today. I'm assuming, again, that is going to be in California. So he is meeting with the Phillies. There is apparently rumors out there he'll meet with the Red Sox and the Blue Jays. So if we kind of map this out ourselves and we go ahead and say, all right, what's the timeline looking like? What I believe that Joel Wolf did here was say, hey, let's meet everybody this week. So let's go ahead and have you meet with the Yankees, this team, that team, this team. And I think what's going to happen is probably going to meet with Toronto and the Red Sox probably tomorrow, maybe on Saturday. And I'm assuming they'll have everything done this week. And next week will be decision day. William, it's sold out. But I think there's another one on Foco now that I'm looking at. It's a little more expensive, but I'm looking at that one. to potentially get that, but they sell out so quick. I told Jira, I said, oh shit, the bobblehead, let me go check, and it was already sold out on Foco, so absolutely sucks. But I do got my Rick Rude bobblehead coming from Foco. I can't wait to add that back here. That's going to be great. But that's what I expect to happen. And I think next week, guys, we're probably going to have a day where we do like a 10+ hour stream. Just keeping it real with you guys. Season tickets, they're going back up. I think they're down like 20-something% was the last update they had. So they were at 44, close to 50 at one point. They're getting people coming back just based off Soto alone and the new outfield. But next week's gonna be interesting, man. I cleared out my schedule again. I'm keeping it open. I'm taking some risk, but that's just a risk, meaning some personal stuff to take care of some things. But we're gonna go ahead and make sure that we're here for the channel. Me and the beautiful, lovely, wonderful fiance discussed it, and we figured this is the most important thing we can do, is to make sure we're here for you guys. And again, next week, expect maybe a 10-12 hour stream again. I'm just saying, because if there is any notification, if there is any rumor whatsoever that we are closing in on a decision, typically that's what they'll do. They'll say a decision is expected within the next 48 hours. A decision is expected by tomorrow night. If that is the case and that is the way they go about it, guys, you can expect us to sit here for a long, long time. Me just hang out with you guys and we do what we do. We are 20 subs away from 21,900. Thank you guys so much. Tim, my guy, says, getting Yamamoto for Christmas 2023 would beat 1977 when I got G.I. Joe with the Kung Fu grip as best Christmas present ever.
Thank you for being a friend.
Bro, let me tell you, my guy, that is indeed fire. That is, look, if there's a couple of things you guys maybe don't know about me. I'm a huge G.I. Joe fan. I'm a huge comic book fan, mainly Marvel. Back in the day, no more. G.I. Joe, I still have a special love for. I want to get one of those voice generator things like
this one?
But I want to get it in Cobra Commander's voice so I can just scream like Cobra Commander from the cartoon in the blue outfit. I would love to do that. Get me Yamamoto! That'd be great. Destro! It'll be fucking legendary. I kind of have his voice when I get angry and I start screaming loud. I get a little, a little fucking, whatever the hell it's called. I don't fucking know. I don't know what it's called. I talk. What do you want me to do? Oh my God, we got the grandmother lover in the chat, Francis Lee, my brother. Oh, I love that son of a bitch. Yeah, he left me at one point. Sad times when he left me. I said, where did he go? Where did he go? It's like the scene from Casper where that little sad music played. That's what happened. That's exactly what happened. High pitch. That's what it is. The fiance just sent it to me. Said, you moron, it's called high pitch. That's what it is. But I do want to show you guys this because I posted this today. Here it goes over here. Here it goes. Yankees fans, today is December 14th, and a big decision is coming up. From 1 to 10, how confident are you that the Yankees land Yamamoto? Now, I want to ask you guys in the chat this instant. How confident are you all that the New York Yankees land Yamamoto from 1 to 10? Put it in the chat right now. Let's go through some of these answers. My brother, Bad Dog, says a solid 9. Cashman needs to prove himself, and he's still got work to do. That is my guy. He goes, getting Yammy, as Boone would call him, will prove he means business. You guys know I love Bad Dog, man. If you guys aren't following Bad Dog, huge inspiration to me on YouTube and also off YouTube. That is my brother, man. It's like my older brother right there. Absolutely love the one, the only Bad Dog. He is absolutely my guy. David Rifkin, my friend, says 9. Hunter Larson goes ahead and says 10. Philo says 10.5. Let's see what you guys are thinking over here. Let's go back up. We got a lot of answers already. 100% says Cadzilla, a 5. 10, 9, a 100 says Yo Elvis. David at 8. Christian at a 9. David Wright from the New York Mets says 9. Man, I have no idea, says Jay. Connor O'Neal's at a 10. Kyle Millay, 9. Wow. I feel like these numbers are higher than they were yesterday. I don't know why I say that. But I feel like they're a lot higher than they were yesterday. I feel like a lot of people were at like 5s and messes like that. That's good. We're moving in the right direction. Give me a second, guys. Let me see something real quick. Dane's in the chat. The great Dane of NYU is here. 100% Dane says. Anthony Medina. Big Sexy Yankee says, thank God Rangers have TV money problems. Would get Yama. I still think they're probably going to bring back, they brought in Tom, what is his name? Maley? Whatever the hell the guy's name was with Cincinnati, went to the Twins. They brought him in. And I still think they probably bring back Jordan Montgomery. I thought they might be a player for Ohtani, but they're not. Make comic books great again. I'm right there with you. I agree 100% with you on that one. Got to get the comic books back. Got to get the comic book back. I don't know what the hell they've been doing to comic books nowadays. You know what I mean? What happened to just being classic, making new characters if you want to change them up? Now they just change everybody. To the hell with it. I don't know what we're doing anymore with these comic books. But guys, we're 19 subbies away from 21,900. A 7, says Jay Santos. How you doing, brother? Zap Sigma. How you doing, my guy? Fritty Fritz. Yankees got no other choice than making Yamamoto and Soto long-term Yankees. As Hector mentioned, missing one of those, and media's gonna grill Hal, especially holding on to Cashman and Boone. Facts? Santa Claus, ho, ho, ho. Don't we love the ho, ho, ho? He says,
You're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. You're the best.
he says, ho, ho, ho. IKF was safe. His knee got in. I watched the replay a couple of times. His knee got in. Jalen Wood, what's up, brother? His knee did get in, but guys, voicemail line is wide open. The voicemail line is open, baby. 804-592-6160. I do have it pinned in the chat. So if you guys want to drop a voicemail, let's drop a voicemail. Bronx native. You're a Bronx native and you're at a 5? Come on, Bronx native. Come on. I need to get you up there. Giovanni, my guy. Says 10. I like the 10, damn it. I like the 10. I like it a lot. Anthony Medina with a 10. Come on, guys. Gotta be a Yankee, man. Gotta be a Yankee. Let's go ahead and get to the first voicemail of the day.
Hey, Pete, Macho King in the house. Hey, go!
Love it.
To the underground. I'm gonna limit this to one voicemail tonight, yeah, and I'm gonna make it short and sweet. We've been on the Yamamoto watch now for seems like 15 years, yeah. And this guy's gotta make a decision soon. Is it the Yankees or the Dodgers? And nobody else really matters worth the shit. Yeah, dig it. So this guy's gotta decide, and hopefully Hal has the final offer to get him in Yankee pinstripes, yeah. So hopefully this Yamamoto watch will wrap itself up either tomorrow, over the weekend, and Monday by the latest. Because we can't wait anymore. We got to get into 2024, yeah, dig it. And we need to build the rest of this roster here to get championship number 28. Yep. Oh, yeah! Watch out!
There's the march out. I like it, and I love it. Smacky to like, hitty to sub. But yes, indeed, Macho, you're right, man. We're on Yamamoto watch. It feels like a whole week. To be fair, Yamamoto watch really probably should have started tomorrow because we knew he had meetings and he wasn't going to decide on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday when he's meeting teams. He had these meetings set and they probably added more. So he's probably spending the entire week to see what it is. They're going to go over offers. And you mentioned a valid point. You mentioned a very good point. I agree with something you said in there, and I want to call this out because Based on the people I'm talking to, the Yankees kind of feel like they're in that position. I mentioned this yesterday and I'll repeat myself. Let's say, for an example, the Dodgers are $30 million above the New York Yankees. My understanding is there is potential that Joel Wolf will, hey, Hal, how you doing? This kid wants to play with you guys. He got a $40 million up offer over here with LA. It is his second choice. He really wants to be with you guys. What can we do to make this work? Can we get a little closer on this gap here? Hal Steinbrenner is going to say, add a year. And now he's what, 5, 6, 7 million away? Maybe less, maybe something like that along the lines. That's what I think is going to happen. But my expectation is this is done next week. I don't know. It could be Monday. I kept saying Monday, Wednesday, maybe even Friday. But look, likely sometime next week. This is not going to stretch out till Christmas time. And like I said, we got the 23rd to 24th on Saturday and Sunday. In my opinion, that ain't going to happen. I think we're good where we are now. Friday, we'll figure out what the hell happens. But just got an update for you guys, too. I'm doing this show here right now up until 8 o'clock. I'll take a little break. 8:30, I will be on the NYYST podcast. It'll be me, Christian, and SGR. We are going to be live. So NYYU got you guys covered the rest of the night. Hot Stove, of course, coming up momentarily. No, who does this? Who the hell out there is a content creators on YouTube that do what we do? Gabagool over here. Big Sexy Yankee says, for Juan Soto, Scott Boras is scaring the shit out of me. Let me tell you this, bro. Look, it doesn't really worry me. It doesn't worry me that much. With all that news out there, at the end of the day, Ohtani's contract is really like 460, 465. When you get into all the financials of it, that's basically what he got signed for, is about 460, 470 around that area. And I'm not an expert on this, but I read the whole thing today, and that's what it is. If the Yankees come out with a 5-something, 550, 535 offer for Soto, I feel like they're going to get him. I really do. The 18th is on Monday. Monday's the 18th. Zenekas, how you doing, my guy? If Yamamoto signs with the Yankees, I'm coming here and dropping $100 as a thank you, but let's be honest. He flew to LA, not NYC. Is that not a sign? No, I don't think so. I think at the end of the day, look, man, it's the same thing I told people the other day. He knows the players, right? LA is closest. I don't want to be on a plane for an additional, how many more hours is it? Additional 5, 6, 7 hours? I don't want to do that. Japan to LA, it's right there. I can set up my meetings right there in the West Coast. I got to meet an LA team anyway. Come out there, I don't look into stuff like that. I don't think it's that big of a deal. At the end of the day, let's face it here, guys. I believe that this guy has had a preference for a while. I have proof of that I'm not going to share, but, there's been rumors out there, reports, things of that nature, that this guy has wanted to play for the Yankees for a while. Every picture he has of being a young kid coming up, 18, 19 years old, right before he started pitching professionally, you see him rocking the interlocking NY. Doesn't mean you're the biggest fan of the world. It's the Yankees are the Yankees. Tanaka time at that time was his idol. You see your idol doing it, you go, damn. It's like when Volpe goes, it was always my dream to, I wanted to play for the Yankees. My grandfather was a huge Yankee fan. Imagine me taking over for Derek Jeter. That's a dream come true. Imagine that. And then it happens. That's a great thing. It's been the same type of information we've received out there when it comes to Yoshi. So we'll see what happens. Nate says, what's up, Pete? People are going to freak out now that he is meeting with the Phillies. Not overly concerned. He is going through the process. Yeah, here's another thing too, guys. Me and Dane talked about this, and I'll talk about it again here, as we are now 17 subbies away from 21,900. Thank you guys so much. Me and Dane were talking about is when he's going to make the announcement. And I said at that time, this is a guy coming from Japan. Japanese culture is a lot about honor, respect, and all that. All great things, by the way. We should be a little more honorable and respectful. But anyway, I digress. When he has meetings set up with other teams, he's not going to be like, adios, I'm done. He's gonna do his due diligence. He's going to meet everybody. He's going to be respectful. He's going to see what every team has to offer. Then he's going to sit back and go, all right, what are we looking at? Here's my preference, and that's it. And again, going back to information on his agent, Joel Wolf. Joel Wolf is the type of agent that really wants to get his player where they want to play. Now, again, I know every agent's like that, but a lot of agents, they push to go, if that team's offering that, if they want you, they'll offer more money, or they give more. We can make more here. And they push that regard. My understanding of Joel Wolf is if he knows you want to go somewhere and you got the money and you guys both want it to happen, he'll figure out a way to make it work. He will figure out a way to make that thing work for you. And look, when you're talking about the New York Yankees, who are likely going to be very, very close to what everybody else is offering, it's not that crazy of a thought process where he might take $10 million less, $15 million less, $20 million less to play for the Yankees. Even if it's a difference in years, he might simply go, well, hey, add the extra year and we're done. Who cares? He's 25. Does anybody here right now in this moment, I got to ask you this question. Does anybody here right this instant care about the year when it comes to the Yankees? Do you care about 2029, 2030, 2031? Is anybody focused on this decision thinking of 2029 or 2030? Anybody in the chat right now, are you guys thinking of this? Because I'm not, but I just want to see where everybody else is on that. Got a couple of no's in there. Got some more no's in there. Kind of figured. I kind of figured there'd be a lot of no's. We got more no's. No's. We got some no's in there, okay? Jake's a little interested. Maybe Jake just wanted to be different. Who gives a poop? Who gives a stinking poot about 5+ years from now? The Yankees have Aaron Judge and they have Garrett Cole, Cy Young, and an MVP in just recent seasons, back to back. Two of the best at the positions they play. They got those guys, right? They have those guys, and we know that. You want to win with those guys. You don't give a poot about anything else. And if that's all it takes, if they come out and go, look, bro, you got to add that year. Got to be a 10-year deal. We got too many offers. You guys give us 10, it's done. Give him 10. Give Soto 14. I don't care. The Yankees have to go for this now. It's that simple. Fast Eddie, what's up, brother? Voicemail line is open, folks. Let's get to the next one. I do got Hot Stove pulled up, so we'll see if we get any news.
Hey, Pete, it's me, Rolando. I'm calling
Yo.
for because I'm a Yankee fan from 1971, long time Yankee fan.
My guy.
I saw what Joe Samber bought the Yankee in 1973. I'm a hard Yankee heart. And I'm going to tell you about Torres. My opinion, Torres should be traded to the Miami Marlins. The reason is it don't give you 100% in the field. And that's my opinion. And to me, we need pitchers. So I like to see Boeing. What's his name? Huh? No. Yamamoto and Soto, I know they're going to be signed for a long time contract. But I want to see DJ in second base. What's the other guy? Peraza in third base. That's my opinion. Torres should be traded. It never give you 100% in the field. And that's my opinion, Pete. Think about it. Thank you.
I appreciate your opinion, Ronaldo. I really do. And look, I would not, I don't think you're wrong. And here's the other thing, man. I've said this about Gleyber Torres. But here's here's the issue that you got to consider for the Yankees, right? The Yankees got Soto. They got Verdugo. They got Dominguez coming up. The Yankees had one of the worst offenses in baseball last year. One of the worst offenses in baseball last year by a long shot, folks. By a long shot. They might want to just sit back this year and go, you know what? If we could win, let's go with the best offense humanly possible. Hot stove is coming on, guys, so we'll see what they're talking about today. I'll probably wait till Curry or somebody comes up, then maybe I'll try to sneak a little peek there for us all, and we'll go from there. But Hot Stove is indeed on now. Guys, throw quotes in the chat here. It's what we do. We appreciate each and every one of you. Still got a lot of voicemails. We're hanging out. This is going to be an awesome day today. Let's keep it going.
Where everybody says, Jack, what's Yoshinobu Yamamoto doing? Where's he going? When's he going to sign with the Yankees? What number is he going to wear? What color is his hair? What color are his eyes? Anyway, can you fill in any blanks?
Yamamoto
Before I
watch.
got to the elevator today, there were 6 people at Yes who asked me that question. So everyone wants the answer to that question, Bob. And what I can say about this is these negotiations are moving at the players' pace. So everyone on social media might want them to move a little quicker. Yankee fans might want them to move a little quicker. But they're moving at Yamamoto's pace. He has met with teams and is still mulling over what those teams have told him. Here's what we know about it from a Yankee perspective. They are very happy with what they presented to him. They have been optimistic about their chances of signing him. And I should point out that the Yankees meeting with him is not when this negotiation started. The Yankees scouted him extensively in Japan. Right. Yamamoto was very well aware of their interest in him.
That's right.
He obviously knows that they would love to be able to pair him up with Cole. We hope, the baseball world hopes, that we get an answer soon on what the resolution is. But again, the only one with a crystal ball and the only one who knows where this is headed is Yamamoto. But the Yankees like their chances.
And the deadline is January 4th, right? So we'll definitely know something by that date. And he met with the Phillies today. So.
All right, guys, so that was Jack Curry again. I mean, saying what we know already, right, is that the Yankees have scouted this guy. They want this guy. They put on a great presentation. And he brings up a valid point. So way before Yamamoto ever met with anybody, trust me this right now, he has known for a long time that the New York Yankees have wanted him in New York. Again, Brian Cashman's right. We scouted every single start last year, but I can go even further than that because I know this for a fact. Yankees have been scouting this kid since he's come up. They've wanted this guy. They've pinpointed this guy for a long time. And as Jack Curry says again, the New York Yankees like their chances. They really like their chances. Jack is continuing. Let's see what he got to say here.
Transition to the major league game is going to be smooth for him, and someone is going to get a pitcher who is an ace.
And from what we've heard, and Jack, you can back this up, Yankees, Dodgers, Mets in the mix. People obviously wondering if the Dodgers have any kind of edge, given the fact that Ohtani's deferring almost all of the money of
hit the
his
like button, guys. Get the likes up. Come on.
The door for them
300
to make a
plus.
big
Let's
bid
go.
for Yamamoto.
Well, whatever they feel their max payroll is, yeah, they've got some more wiggle room because Ohtani's contract is not counting as $70 million this year. It's counting as $46 million. So, Bob, of course that's a factor, but I do think that Yamamoto is going to get some very rich offers from other teams out there.
No doubt.
Ohtani obviously making it official in terms of putting on the uniform and getting the cap. He does get number 17, and if you want to get a chuckle, look at Joe Kelly and his wife on social media. He previously wore 17 for the Dodgers, and he's got a funny video of him basically destroying every Dodger item that he has with number 17 on it. But, yeah, Ohtani.
So, yeah, more of the same stuff right there, right? That there's probably going to be larger offers. Again, this is why NYYU is here. Me and Dane told you this already. There's likely going to be larger offers for Yamamoto out there. Other teams that are going to try to go over what they've expected to go over. Try to land this guy. It's really that simple. But we'll see. But Hot Stove is still on. In case there's anything during that show, guys, go ahead and throw it in the chat, and I'll play it every now and then. But we do got some more voicemails that I want to get to. Let's keep them going.
Yo, Pete, it's Connor.
Yo.
We're definitely getting Dane to go streaking when he comes to Florida. He definitely has before. I think he's a closet streaker.
He is.
Yamamoto to New York. That's all.
I'm with you, Connor. Thank you, my guy. Appreciate the voicemail. And Dane is no doubt about it, a closet streaker. He's definitely gone streaking before. And if you guys didn't know this, I'm going to leave this out there. Dane, I'm sorry. I'm going to put you on the spot again. Dane is a model. Well, he was a model. I'll say he was a model. Dane was a model. So Dane did some streaking with the ladies. Let me tell you right now. Bottle of tequila in his hand, has no idea. No idea. Just running around butt-ass naked in the streets with some fine piece of woman. Okay? That's my understanding of the situation. But let's keep them going. We still got a little bit of mo and a voice. Actually, we got a lot of voicemails to go. So thank you, guys. Again, hit the like button and subscribe. We're 14 subbies from 21,900. Let's go.
Hello, Pete. Good afternoon. This is Jean Trelato here.
Jean!
And I just had some really happy thoughts I thought I'd share with you.
Okay.
I am just sitting here imagining how awesome it will feel when we all see this dynamite team that we're putting together. Yamamoto, hopefully Devin Williams is my dream at the moment. But can you imagine if we have all that going for us and what it'd be like to whip the Astros and just like sweep them, and then not only that, but then to move on and just like really like powerhouse the Toronto Blue Jays. I'm just sitting here thinking of all the teams that we didn't have the edge on, and now with all these fabulous players we do, and it's very exciting. So that's all I wanted to share with you.
Damn right.
And I hope you have a wonderful evening, and thank you for all you do with the Underground. Bye.
Thank you, Gene. I appreciate that. And look, you're right on, man. I thought Gene was going to break out. I hope we whip their asses. That's what I was waiting for. I was waiting for a profanity speech from Gene. Those Astros are going to whip your ass, you sons of bitches. And wait till those birds were clipping your wings, bitch. We're coming for you, baby. I was waiting for that. I thought that's what we were going to get from Gene, but still a phenomenal voicemail. Gene does a great job. Still got more voicemails loaded up. Let's see what's going on in the stove, but let's keep it playing.
Hey, Pete Conway here.
Oh.
Good evening. And I'm just ready to get Yamamoto. And
Me too.
Yeah, I just can't wait to get him. What are your thoughts on like who else we could get? I know you've run over this before, but like Yamamoto is a must, and I really believe we're gonna get him. And let's just go get him and go win a World Series with Soto, Judge, Cole, and Yamamoto. As simple as that. All right, well, you're doing great, Pete. I'll talk to you on your show, or see you on your show, not talk to you, but all right, talk to you later.
I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. And look, other guys that are out there, it's hard for me to even talk about this, man. And the reason being, I don't want to. I know we're going to be celebrating Yamamoto to the Yankees, guys. And you know how Gene said imagine? Imagine the stream, guys. Go with me. Let's see. Imagine a time. Pete Simonetti and team has been live for 11 hours. Come the 11-hour mark, couple of minutes go by, they're waiting. And all of a sudden, boom! Yamamoto breaking news, agreement with the New York Yankees, 9 years, $318 million. Oh, the room goes nuts. Pete jumps through a wall. Oh, is he injured? Who gives a shit if he is? The New York Yankees got Yamamoto. That is what we are waiting for. And we can look at every other team and go, finish him. And it's all over. And we just go ahead and skip on home, do regular chats, be happy, and buy tickets to the New York Yankees game, and make sure each and every one of you are coming to our event at Yankee Stadium, Audi Club, on April 20th. We already got 100+ tickets sold. A new link will be available in January for more tickets to be sold. We're ready to rock and roll, man. Soto, Yamamoto,
Harold P., this is Bobby from Connecticut.
Bobby!
Hey, man, I'm calling in regards to Gleyber Torres. What do you feel the Yankees should do as far as going forward? Supposed to be a free agent coming up. Should the Yankees keep this guy? To be honest, Gleyber, he looks out of shape, man. He's kind of chubby guy. Hasn't been injury prone, but I just think he's a lazy guy, just like Gary Sanchez was. I say get rid of this guy before the end of this trade deadline coming up during the season. Just don't like the guy. Give me your feedback on Gleyber. Thank you, man. Great show. I love it.
That had to be a fake voice. Is that Kev again? Kev, was that you, Kev? Kev! All right, I'm going to sum this up. Gleyber Torres has played baseball his entire life. Gleyber Torres is not lazy. Come on, man. Gleyber Torres is also not out of shape. Come on, guys. Really? Chubby? Come on, man. Chubby? Gleyber Torres up here kind of just gets a little lackadaisical at times. Robinson Cano did it. Some players do it. You're not going to make every damn play in the field. But I'm sorry. I'm not going to go out there and call Gleyber Torres a professional athlete that if you see his Instagram and stuff, the guy's always working to get better. I'm not going to sit here and call the guy lazy. He made it to professional Major League Base. He's in the majors. Lazy in the majors is kind of tough to do. Lazy doesn't just come usually. It happens. I'm not going there with Gleyber Torres, to be honest with you. I think if they trade him, to me, it's not because, he's lazy, get rid of him. It's because, Yankees are looking to better their team. Got a couple of super chats in here. Let's go. Connor O'Neill says, when Yamamoto signs, I'm donating 22 and 18 times to Yamamoto to get NYYU to the All-Star game. Go Yankees, Yamamoto, here we come. By the way, guys, I don't have that link. Oh, man, I don't have the link. I don't know if the beautiful, lovely, wonderful fiance is here yet to put it in there. We've passed $1,000. We've passed $1,000 on that. Somebody anonymous donated $700. So whoever the hell you are out there, I want to do a little salute to you because just a couple of days ago, somebody dropped $700 in there for us. So a big salute. We're over the 1,000 mark. I don't know if Jeff is in here, but I think Jeff said he was going to match that. Jeff, I'm putting you on the spot right here, my guy. We love you. But, whatever it is. But throw that in there. Dane, I don't know if you got it. I don't know if the beautiful, lovely, wonderful fiance is home yet. But if so, there it is. She just put it in there. God, she is something else. Rod Thompson says, if I'm the Yankees this year, it's all about payback. I'm hoping the Yankees kept names on all the teams that disrespected us. I want all the smoke. Well, Rod, here's the problem. Everybody disrespected the Yankees because we were ass. Everybody disrespected the Yankees because we were absolute ass. You know what ass is? We were ass. We're also 12 subbies away from 21,900. Smack that subby like you want to smack an ass cheek, okay? Let's go ahead and get to the next voicemail. It is our guy, the one, the only, Fast Eddie.
Hey, Pete, Fast Eddie. Listen, I missed some of the show today. I don't know if you talked about this already. I heard someone talking about trading Rizzo if we can get, what the hell is his name? I forgot his name already. The kid from the Cubs. I can't remember his name, but they're saying that his price may not go as high as we think it is. And I just wondered if you're down with that, to trade Rizzo for this guy. We might be able to get him for like 23, 24 million a year for 6-7 years, the way things are looking. Just let me know what you think about that. I apologize. His name went right out of my head. All right, let me know what you think about that. Take care. Bye.
Cody Bellinger is who you're talking about. Look, here's the deal with Bellinger. I'll make this very, very simple for everybody. I've talked to Dane about this. I think we might have talked about it on here. Cody Bellinger's agent is Scott Boras. I'm sorry, folks, but with the year Cody Bellinger had, I just don't see Cody Bellinger and Scott Boras saying, we got to settle for 150. I just don't see it. Excuse me, I had a little tickle there. I don't see that happening. I don't see Scott Boras saying, hey, bro, I'm sorry, but I only got you, 150. We know the Blue Jays are interested. We know the Cubs still want him. He's getting over $200 million, in my opinion. If he doesn't, I'd be a little shocked. Scott Boras finds a way to get it done. He figures things out, even if there's opt-outs in there or something along those lines. Scott Boras is going to get this guy a very, very good AAV, and somebody may just overpay for him to get him over. I think the Blue Jays will overpay immediately upon them missing out on Ohtani. I said it that night. I had to call Boras up and say, hey, bro, what's going on? Does this guy would he play here? If he does, let's get working on something right now. Let's get this thing locked in and out the way. I just don't see him. And Dane says it's possible. Maybe it is. Dane's been right a lot. Got to give credit what credit's due. Dane has been right a lot, so it's possible. It's possible that maybe he does get less.
Thank you for being a friend.
David Miser says, what do you think of Mariners' Bryce Miller? Very good pitcher is Bryce Miller. The last thing we heard about the Mariners was they don't want to deal Miller. They don't want to deal Woo. There's a couple of good guys over there they have, but Bryce Miller, they feel like, is one of their prized possessions. Funny thing is, the Yankees' offense was so bad, they absolutely beat the shit out of Bryce Miller when he pitched against them. But Bryce Miller's a target of a lot of clubs when you look at the Mariners. He's a pitcher that you'd want to add to your team. He's major league ready, and a lot of people think he's a top, 2, 3, 4, mainly 2 or 3 type guy. Mid-rotation, really good stuff. A lot of teams would want him. I don't think Gleyber Torres would be enough. Maybe Torres and Pereira could be a deal to entice them a little bit, but I don't think they just want to get rid of that guy. I think it's going to be something that I still could see in a Rosarina trade with Seattle for Miller. I think that makes a lot of sense for both teams. Let's see what happens there. But when it comes to the Yankees, I don't necessarily feel like I see a match there, to be honest with you, but we'll figure it out. We'll see what happens. All right, so the Yankees have made a deal. The Yankees go back to their favorite team, the Pittsburgh Pirates. Righty reliever Dwayne Underwood Jr. is signing a minor league contract with the New York Yankees with an MLB spring training invite. So if you guys don't know about Dwayne Underwood Jr., I'll give you guys a little something on him. I know he played with the Pirates, but I also think he played for the Cubs, I want to say, for a little while. He did. So let's go over his stats. I'll throw some of this stuff on the screen for you guys. 1 second. He is 28 years old. So he did pitch for Pittsburgh last year. So I was right. It was the Pittsburgh Pirates. He is, I want to say he's left-handed, I believe. Let me double check. He is a right-handed pitcher. Okay, not a left-hander. Last year, he threw 24 1/3 innings, 14 Ks and 11 walks. None of that is cute. Had a fielding independent pitching of 506. Strikeouts to 9 at 5.2. So I'll be honest with you guys, not your typical guy the New York Yankees like to go after. Typically, they might look for high Ks, high walks, but typically not a guy who does neither well. So this is probably a fill rosters type of move for the New York Yankees when it comes to Dwayne Underwood Jr. So I wouldn't be, overly concerned, overly hyped, or anything like that regarding this deal. It's kind of just one of those things out there. But moving on, we still have, let's see what Hosto's talking about. Nothing. Bullshit. Let's go ahead and continue.
Hi, this is Nick from O'Shea Blog. I'm just saying, I think it's going to happen very, very soon.
Okay.
He wants to be a Yankee really badly. He's looking at other teams. He's doing the teams for show. Then he's going, so the Yankees, I'm done with the show trip. Sign me now. Bye.
I didn't understand half of that, but I'm right with you. I didn't understand half of what you said, bro, but I tell you right now, Whatever the hell you said, right on with you, brother. I am right on with you with that one. I love it.
Would you look at that?
I love it, fam. I love it. 100% I'm right there with you, brother. I'm right there with you, man. Great shit.
What up, Pete? Next
Yo.
here. Just want to know, do we know Yamamoto? Does anybody have any connection to his barber? No, because I trust the barber, but really, man, for sure, they're going to announce it on the 18th. Number 18, that number means a lot to Japan, Japanese players.
Yep.
So I guarantee the 18th. Check with the barber.
Yeah, I don't think Jordan the Barber is his barber, though. Shout out to Jordan the Barber. I don't think that's his barber. So I don't think Jordan the Barber is going to be breaking the news of Yamamoto coming to the Bronx the way that he did with Juan Soto. And he was all over that. And I told you guys, trust the barber. The barber knows. Everybody knows. If you are moving to a place, you want to know what's up with the barber. And look, in New York, in the Bronx, you're Dominican, also on top of that, you know Jordan the Barber. It's just that simple. You know Jordan the Barber, all right? So, again, shout out over there. He follows us on IG now. It's my guy. I'm going to go take a picture with him next time I'm over there. I'm going to hit him up, say, let's get a picture together. You're my hero. You're my hero. You are one of the reasons I stayed calm on a 13-hour stream to get Soto to the Yankees, and it happened. Thank you, Jordan the Barber. Let's continue on to the next voicemail. Smacky the likey, hitty the subby if you have not.
Hey, Pete, Conway here one more time. My daughter just has one thing to say.
Okay.
Go get Yamamoto.
All right, have a good night.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. The daughter came right on. She said, go get Yamamoto. Yankees, even the children want this to happen. You can't let the children down. Go get Yamamoto. Mike DeLaGuardia.
Thank you for being a friend.
Mike DeLaGuardia says, need to get the Steve Austin. What? For those voicemails, I'm right there with you, my guy. Got to add that on here. We got a lot of stuff being added to the soundboard, by the way, so stay tuned. A lot of goodies. A lot of goodies coming on for that. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, okay. It was adorable, Gene. That was adorable. Come on, you got the kids excited. Let's go. Get him to the Yankees, would you? Get him to the friggin'
Hey,
Yankees.
Pete, what's going on? This is Hanson. I've been watching your show,
Yo.
man. I'm a Yankee fan since I was there. I was born.
Me too.
I had a question for you. What do you think if they put Peraza in third base, they trade Torres for Ramirez and the closer Clace? And also signing Jordan Hicks to boost up the bullpen because between you and me, I don't trust Clay Holmes as a closer. Think about what you think could be and let me know.
I love the energy. I mean, Gleyber Torres ain't getting you Jose Ramirez and Emmanuel Clase. I mean, you got to give up the farm for that. That ain't getting you nothing. They laugh at you. You come over there and go, hey, we got Gleyber Torres. They got Gleyber Torres. They'll say, are you guys out your fucking mind, Yankees? What have you been smoking over there, crack? How much crack did you smoke before you decided to pick this phone call up and go ahead and call us? How much crack is in your system? Look, I would love that type of deal. I would love that. That would be unbelievable. But Gleyber Torres isn't going to be a part of that. Yeah, you're talking about top prospects, multiple top prospects. The Guardians are giving up Jose Ramirez, who has a great long-term contract, no trade clause, so he'd have to even accept it. And Emmanuel Clase is one of the better closers in Major League Baseball, and he's controlled for years to come. That's going to be a hell of a haul that you would have to give up. And Gleyber Torres isn't going to be any part of that whatsoever. Let's see what we got here.
Yeah, what up, Peterson Manetti? It is the one and only your friendly neighborhood DJ Steeler, yo, in the mix. How you doing, man? How you doing? 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 How you doing?
How you doing? How you doing?
Oh man, got a quick question for you, bro. Would you happen to know, any hibachi restaurant or comic book store or sushi place that would probably know Yamamoto's relatives or friends or whatever that, you know, they might know the scoop that would like tell us, yeah, he's signing with the Yankees. Because come on now, we need Yamamoto, man. We need him. We need Yamamoto. Freaking A. I don't know how many times I'm gonna say it. Also, another thing, man. The Discord is fucking live, man. We need more people to join that bitch ASAP. I agree. Whoever's not in the Discord, you gotta know. There's a lot of crazy stuff happening already, man. We can't. Everybody needs to join in, man. Everybody needs to join in. We need that Discord to pop off. Anyways, man, gotta go. Also, another thing, fuck LI. And what's up, Gyra? Gotta go.
So you're gonna go to the hibachi. Guy's gonna be throwing fucking shrimps in the air, putting them in his pocket. They're gonna fly in there. You're gonna grab it real quick. Hey, let me ask you something about Yamamoto real quick. What are we doing over here? You're gonna ask the guy at the hibachi if he's related to Yamamoto. We gotta really, what are we doing? The guy's throwing shrimps, fucking steaks, wasabi sauce all around. Hey, you're gonna interrupt the guy and go, hey, what's going on with Yamamoto? Guys, I tell you, man, sometimes I don't even know what to say. Sometimes I don't know what to say at all. I'll tell you that right now. I really don't know what to say sometimes. I don't got no idea. Yankee signed Dwayne Underwood. Guys should be excited. Let's see what Hot Stove's talking about.
And regain some confidence with that pitch. Everything else fell into place off of that.
Yeah, last season it was primarily fastball, curveball,
talking about Jordan
a
Montgomery.
ton of success. I've always been intrigued by him because he's 6'6". He throws over the top. Batters aren't used to seeing the ball released from where he releases it. And when you look at his free agency, if you're Jordan Montgomery, you're singing Tom Petty right now. He said the waiting is the hardest part, not for Jordan Montgomery. Wait until the Yamamoto situation is settled, and all of those teams would presumably be interested in getting the next best starter out there, which could be Montgomery.
And by the way, just to throw some fake numbers around, if Yamamoto is getting high 2s or 3 and you don't get him, Montgomery could cost you half that, and then you could add, let's say if you're the Yankees, Montgomery and a Frankie Montas on a one-year deal.
The numbers that have been floated out there are Aaron Nola, who just...
I know everybody here is probably going to be in a panic now because they're talking about other pitchers the Yankees could get. Calm down, folks. Calm down. Take it easy. David with the super chat.
You're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. You're the best.
David says, would you do Torres, Oswaldo, Everson Pereira for Shane Bieber? Torres, Oswaldo, and Everson Pereira for 1 year of Shane Bieber? That's a tough one, man. That's a tough one. That's a tough one, man. Hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second, guys. All right. But yeah, I don't know. That's a tough call for me. That's a tough call. DJ Steele with that stalker energy, says Rod Thompson. He's a bit of a weird guy at times, but let me tell you, he's a sweetheart in person. DJ Steele is an absolute sweetheart in person. That's where he got the name Friendly Neighborhood DJ Steelio. He's an absolute sweetheart. Let me tell you guys will love this guy. He is the biggest sweetheart you'll ever see in your life. I'm just telling you right now. Smacky that likey, hitty the subby, folks. People are still continuing on. The voicemail line is wide open. Let's get to the next one.
How you doing, everybody? Hey, just wanted to to call in and say hi to everyone. Happy holidays, and let's hope that the Yankees beat Yamamoto. Have a good day, everybody. God bless.
God bless you, Eric. We love you, brother. We love you, brother. You are the man. You are indeed the man. Guys, we might have a little special guest coming up on here. The one, the only, Dane Huber.
What's going
Dane,
on,
you
guys?
handsome son of a bitch. How
What's
you doing?
up? Outstanding. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? Dane, it sounds like you're, are you on a regular microphone or are you smoking crack today?
Does that help?
There it is. This man had that thing across the whole damn room. That's what happens when you go streaking and you got to rush home.
Oh, I haven't gone streaking.
In how many years? I told you. I told you.
I'm not telling.
I told you, folks. I told you. Give me 1 second, Dane. Say hello to the chat, would you?
Chris, Joan, hi, Jira, Tim, Macho King. What's up, buddy? Willie, Mark, what's going on? Jeannie, hello. Grace, how are you? Niner Gang, what up?
Smacky to like. Hitty this up.
Steels,
Closet streaking.
what up?
So, Dane, I have you
Yo,
for...
Joe, what up? Okay,
we
go
have
ahead.
you for about a whole nother hour here until we wrap up this show. And then, guys, again at 8:30, we're going to go ahead and NYYST will be on. I am going to be on that show. So it'll be me, Christian, and SGR and NYYST. So I got a busy night ahead of me.
Yes, you do.
I do got to run this by you, Dane.
Please.
Confidence level still very, very high. Yes, Hot Stove is talking about Montgomery and other potential moves the Yankees could make. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm still 100% that we're getting Yamamoto.
I like you, Dane. If I didn't tell you that before, you're my guy.
You finally like me?
Yeah.
After all this time, Nye?
It took a little while. Yeah.
I can see that.
But I'm still there, man. Look, this is what we do here. People don't understand. We can sit here and have no damn updates whatsoever, man. But we're ready to roll. We're ready to rock and roll, man. The minute this happens, we're here for you guys. I still think next week. Do you agree?
Yeah, I think it's going to be next week. I was hoping the 18th because that day has a lot of symbolism for the culture. But
which is Wednesday?
No, it's Monday.
That's right. Monday's the 18th. That's right. I mean, I think Monday's still possible. Why not?
He's still supposed to have a meeting in New York.
With the Yankees?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
That's what I read this morning.
Oh, I didn't see that anywhere. I had no idea. But if he does, I mean, shit. If he's getting that late and he's still coming, if he comes back to New York again, you don't let him leave. At that point, you lock the stadium up.
Yeah, you don't let him out of the room.
No, you lock the stadium up and you call George Costanza if you need to, and let George Costanza finish the deal if you have to. But you let it go that way.
And just stick G and Judge outside as bodyguards.
Yeah,
exactly.
Nobody's coming in, nobody's going out until we have a deal in place. Zenekas says, if you had to pick one and only one, Whitey's. Soto and Yamamoto for 2024, but no Soto. Renewal after 2024, or no Yamamoto, but a 12-year deal extension for Soto. Damn, that's tough. I feel like I can't answer that because I don't want to come across as letting anything down here when it comes to the Yankees, or feel like I don't want to think about there not being a Yamamoto. I don't want to go.
I will say this. I have more faith in the Yankees' development of pitching than I do of hitting. So I think Soto might be a little more important, in my opinion.
Soto might. Damn you, Dane. I don't disagree with you, but I also don't want to sit there and just say that.
Yeah,
Even
I
though
understand.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all, by the way. You're not. You're not wrong whatsoever. But damn, that's a Zenekas. I got to tell you, man, you shut me up, which is not the easiest thing in the planet to do. But I have a tough time answering that one because, one, I feel very comfortable that the Yankees can lock both of these guys up long term. I heard Ken Rosenthal say, if the Yankees get Yamamoto, that means that they're done with Soto. I'm sitting there going, what the frick are you talking about? Like, Where do you even get? Where does that even come from? What does that got to do with anything? Why would they be out? Why? What's exactly the reason? It makes no sense. Other guys fall off. The Yankees are going to make both of those contracts back with ease. With
100%.
ease. They're going to make that money back easily. So I don't know where that stuff is coming, but this is a lot of this stuff right now is for clicks and, hey, get people to watch us and go from there. But we are 10 subbies away, guys, from 21,900. Thank you guys so much. Hit that like button if you don't mind. We appreciate it. We do got another voicemail to get to. So let's go ahead and get to that.
Hey, Fast Eddie, what's all this talk about Glaber being out of shape? He's not part of the Fat Bastards Club. I know that because I'm his president. I don't think that guy's out of shape. I think, he's just turned 27. He's probably going to be in the best shape of his life coming into camp. So, like we said, if we're going for it this year, we need the guy because he hits. So, dumping him or, disparaging him is just not going to do. We need him. So, all right, buddy, having a good show. I'm enjoying myself. You guys are doing a great job. Have a good night. Bye.
Thank you, Fast Eddie. I always appreciate your voice, man. So let me say, I got to laugh at that. Fast Eddie is the president of the Fat Bastards Club.
That made me laugh, too.
He's always been my favorite fat bastard. I'll tell you that much. No doubt about it.
Ever since the first time I heard him say that, I died laughing with the clam sauce, he said.
Yeah, the linguine with clam sauce. Dane, he got mad at me. He goes, Pete, what are you doing fasting? Are you kidding me? Go get some linguine with clam sauce. And let me tell you something. I'm one of those Italians that red sauce, I don't prefer red sauce. Give me linguine with clam sauce. Give me pasta fazool any day over a red sauce. I love a red sauce and meatball, but every now and then, and plus I got acidic problems, so forget about it. I'll be coughing up my lungs, dying, crawling all over the floor, rolling on the floor, pounding my chest like Chris Farley did in the Bear skit. It's a heart attack, that's me throughout the day if that happens. So I got to make sure that every now and then I kind of settle it down a little bit. We do got a couple of super chats. David says, Dane's the man. Question on prospects. Do you think Spencer Jones could be outfield and Ben Rice, he said Rise, at first in the majors in the next 2 years?
Rice at first base, absolutely. Jones is going to have to take a little finessing. They're going to have to do something with Stanton's contract to really have Jones on that roster if they extend Soto. I mean, basically your outfield is Judge, Dominguez, Soto. So where does Spencer Jones fit?
Agreed 100%. American Primate, my guy.
Thank you for being a friend.
Tomorrow is my birthday. All I want is Yamamoto and a BJ. But not from Yamamoto, just to be clear.
Oh, wow.
I mean, you don't get this anywhere else. You don't get this anywhere else. You don't get this anywhere else. I mean, look.
Nowhere else.
Hey, it's your birthday. You do what you got to do. It's your birthday, fam. It's your birthday. That's all I'm going to say. Go enjoy yourself. I understand you don't want it from Yamamoto. Completely understand that, and I completely get it. But yeah, that's where we are. Drop your voicemails, guys. 804-592-6160. We are live until 8 p.m. Got about 50 minutes. And I'm here with the great Dane Huber. Go ahead.
Lots of questions about Spencer Jones in the chat and first base. The reason why you don't put Spencer Jones at first base is that he is an elite defensive center fielder. He has got incredible speed, and you don't want to take that away because that's a huge part of his game. He would be the center fielder over Jason Dominguez if they were both on the same roster. He's a better center fielder.
Over Dominguez. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's apparently unbelievable out there. Great speed, great routes to the ball. So, yeah, I think that's kind of devaluing him a bit, right? If you think about it.
Yeah, putting him at first it's like playing Praz at second base. You don't get his full value there. You don't get your full value from Spencer Jones unless he's in center field.
Any comments on Dwayne Underwood Jr. or is it the same shit that I said already? Just
Exact same stuff that you
filler.
said.
He's a filler.
He's a organizational depth piece just in case.
Yep, no doubt about it. Rod Thompson with the super chat says, Dane, talk to me about Uncle Ben, aka Ben Rice. How does he project?
Well, if you listen to the minor league pitchers who have faced him, like Chase Hampton just gave an interview that said he was the toughest at bat that he has ever had. Wow. Chase said he's the best hitter he's ever faced. We heard a lot of really good things about Ben Rice from the AA coach that we spoke to. I was never sold on Ben Rice's power being for real. It took me a real long time.
I was going to bring that up because we talked about it a lot beginning of last year. And then come around the second half, Dane was like, nah, this guy could very well be legit.
Yep. It really took me a lot because the power just came out of nowhere. He was always been an on-base percentage machine. He has always had a great eye at the plate. And as far as defensively, he's actually a better defensive catcher than Austin Wells is. But he's not he doesn't handle a staff nearly as well. So that's why you look at him at first base. And I think
sorry, I was just going to say we got a super chat from Anthony Garcia. He says, I agree. You would have to be in a Discord to understand that. But again, guys, anybody that's a member, you can join our Discord server. We still got about 70 of you out there who has not joined. All you got to do is become a member of NYYU right here on this channel. We can throw the link in there now. Become a member. Come join our Discord, man. It is strictly baseball talk. Yeah, we goof off. We have a good time every now and then. But it's a lot of fun in there. You guys have access to us. You got access to Dane. He got a whole section just for prospect questions. You can ask him all the prospect questions you want. The link is in there right now. And the way you join, I just throw this out there, then you could talk about Greg and everything else, why it's valuable. All you become a member, guys. You download Discord. Go to settings. Is something that says connections. You connect that. Connect your YouTube account. And bada bing, you are right in there. So Dane, go ahead. Talk about Greg.
Oh, no, he just joined the Discord as well. Yep. And he's our writer on NYYU.com. He does a fantastic job. You guys have prospect questions, send them to us. We'll answer every single one of them in Discord.
Yep, no doubt about it. He is absolutely unreal. If you guys went to NYYUnderground.com, right, and you looked up everything out there when it comes to the prospect side of top 30, Greg wrote a lot of those write-ups. And man,
Greg wrote every single one of those write-ups.
He wrote every single one of those. And let me tell you guys something. He did a phenomenal job. And I'm not just saying that because he's Team NYYU. If you guys go to MLB.com and look at theirs compared to ours and have no bias, I'm telling you right now, the write-up part, it's not even comparable. If you want to learn about any of those prospects, just read what you got there, and you're going to come away much, much better, with a much clearer viewpoint on who you believe that guy is. By the way, again, Jordan the Barber just shared us on IG because he's my guy now. So when I go back, I live right above him.
Did you really?
Yes, I forgot. I walked out one day, Big Poppy's right next to me. I couldn't believe it. There's Big Poppy. And then I'm sitting there. I lived there for almost 4 years in that building. Almost 4 years I lived on Edward L. Grant in the Bronx. And I'm sitting there in Jessup Avenue. And I'm sitting there, and the other day I'm like, Jordan. I said, hold on. That's the one right fucking underneath us. I never knew this. Yes, lived right underneath them. So next time I go back to the Bronx, I was just back in the building a couple of weeks ago. Going right down there, I'm going to message him ahead of time. Be like, bro, we got to get a picture. I got to come talk to you, get my cut, and we ready to rock and roll. I got to before I die, Dane, I'm getting a haircut by Jordan the Barber, because if I don't, I have let everybody down.
You got to get him some NYU merch.
Bingo. I mean, you got to wear it at this point. I mean, those
absolutely.
Soto news for us. We were dying that day. Do you understand that I was starving to death live?
Yeah, I was watching.
had to eat pizza off camera. I couldn't barely even enjoy it. I just needed something in me, else I was gonna die. Brandy, thank you for welcome to the U, and Ramon, welcome to the U, guys. Come
Welcome,
join us.
guys.
Come join us in the Discord. You guys already know the deal. In the barber, we trust. Yes, indeed, that is it.
Absolutely.
In the barber, we trust. Dane, I trust you also.
Thanks.
Just so you're aware, okay? All right, just wanted to let that be known. But what do we have to talk about here? What's the number, Giovanni? It is 804-592-6160. It is pinned right above there, too. It says drop a voicemail for today's show, and the number is there for you. We do got a voicemail. Let's go ahead and get to that one. Give me 1 second. Let me play it here.
Hey, Pete, Kamala here. I got a question for Dane. What prospects are in the... What prospects are in the best shape to come up and help the Yankees this year? Just wondering, because we need a lot of people in our bullpen. So, all right, just let me know what you think.
Can I guess what you're gonna say?
Sure.
Will Warren.
No.
Oh, okay.
Clayton Beater, Yoendry Gomes, Luis Heel, Danny Watson is going to be a stud. Jack Neely is going to be a stud. Those are all relievers. I think Will Warren's going to be a starter. I'm a big fan of Will Warren.
Will Warren, yeah, I know you're definitely a big fan of Will Warren. I am too. I'm not gonna front about it. I'm definitely a fan of him. And by the way, too, let me try to find. I forgot that there was. Wait a second. We got an update here from John Heyman. Nothing crazy Yankee related, but it is regarding the Dodgers. Whoops, wrong thing there. My bad. Pull this up on this side. Dodgers continue to discuss a possible Tyler Glasnow trade. Word is they may also be interested in an extension, which could alter the package. Latest iteration had Glasnow plus Manny Margot going to LA for prospects Pepiot and DeLuca, as Ken Rosenthal reported. Actually, matter of fact, it was some other guys. I forgot what they are, but they reported it before these guys did. So I just want to give them their credit, and because I know what that is like. I know what that is like to put news out there and nobody credits you. So credit to those guys out there who actually did report it first. I forgot who they are, but they did report it before anybody else did. But I wanted to find something. Let me see if I can find this real quick, Dane. Here it is. Here it is right here. I wanted to throw this out there because this is confirmation of what I said and we talked about. I actually called you up, 2 days ago about this, about the offer that was on the table?
Yep.
So I actually believe this is correct. I had an offer a little differently, but if you guys don't know, this is from Carlos Bayorga, former Major League player. He has broke news before in the past, actually. I think he might have been wrong on a couple of things too, but he definitely did break some news before. I know that 150%.
Yes.
According to Carlos Bayorga, the Yankees have offered Yoshinobu Yamamoto 9 years, $304 million. Okay, I was told $310 million. Hector was told $309. So these are three different things coming out of here saying that. But I was also told that the Mets went above 320, and we have no idea where the New York Mets could be. So again, could this be a guessing game? Could this be something that a lot of people are hearing? A lot of times agents put shit out there to kind of let the field feel like there's a certain number that's being played around with. We don't know, but I believe the end number is over 300 million.
Well, I have a little insight on that as far as where Yamamoto may end up. I've been doing a bunch of calls about Roki Sasaki, trying to figure out if he was coming over this year or next. And in those discussions, I had someone tell me that Yamamoto was expecting about 175 to 200 million. That he's going to get over 3 is absolutely blowing his mind.
Oh, yeah.
So it's going to be about where he is the happiest playing. It's not going to be just about who offers the most money. So
No doubt.
I think that gives us even more confidence.
I agree. I agree with you 100%. Is that, it's going to come down to, what the difference is. It's going to come down to how big of a difference is. And if there is a large gap there, at the end of the day, I think the Yankees are going to try to make up for that. Or if it's what makes them comfortable to get him here. Look, I mean, there's not many 25-year-old dominating young starters that just become available. Those guys don't really exist. And one of the good things that you've been hearing a lot about, I think Adam Jones talked about this a little bit, and I even seen a few others discuss this and talk about this, is Yamamoto has shown his stuff, so to say, with an American baseball.
Uh-huh.
He's shown what he could do with that because, again, there is some concern. That's why Yuki Matsui, I believe that's his name, right? The relief pitcher?
Mm-hmm.
That's why... struggled. Yes, and that's why I think you haven't heard much about Yuki Matsui. Because
small hands.
He has small hands. And during the WBC, they said he couldn't snap his slider as well, which is one of his main pitches. And his command was off. So that does indeed happen. And from what we're understanding here, again, if you go back and just go ahead and watch him, the WBC uses our baseball.
Yes, they do. And reportedly, Yamamoto's reportedly worked out once a week with an American baseball since he was 18 years old.
He also does like javelin throwing and with darts from like very far away. So this dude's
that's
like my command is like is like pinpoint.
Yeah. The javelin and those kind of throws are starting to become popular in pitch training.
Yep. No doubt about it. And guys, if you ever want to see how Alex Verdugo looks with no beard, let's go ahead and show you that. Questions, comments, concerns? Questions, comments, concerns from my guy?
Oh.
Handsome son of a bitch. What are you guys talking about? Handsome son of a bitch right there. Come on.
Yeah.
Dude said O'Doyle rules.
What movie is that? That's from Adam Sandler. Billy Madison. That's right.
O'Doyle rules.
Yeah.
Come on, Alex. You really got to do that? You got to give him the O'Doyle rules, fam? Come on now. Oh, man. You had to go full O'Doyle rules. You got to be kidding me. Mike Della Guardia says, is that Canelo Alvarez?
Look like
that's a little Alex Verdugo action, man. All shaved up, ready to go, ready to play for the Yankees.
I'm getting a little more excited about him. I think he might be a really good player for us.
Oh, I'm telling you, I think he is, no question about it, somebody that a lot of fans are kind of just throwing their arms up about. I think this guy is going to be very, very good for this team. I think he's a sleeper, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
And he's definitely a sleeper.
I think he's going to have a big walk year.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. I can see that. I don't think he's necessarily into plans for the Yankees right now to potentially bring back. But again, somebody shows off enough. You never know. You never know what could happen and what the Yankees are thinking. But he's probably going to be in line to set himself up for a pretty nice payday. Guys, we are 7 subbies away from 21,900, working our way to 22K. Again, we've been talking predictions of when Yamamoto is going to sign, when the saga is going to finally end. We got a voicemail locked in. We'll get to that momentarily. But Dane, I mean,
yes,
I don't know if there's anything else that can really be discussed when it comes to Yamamoto. It's kind of like Jack Curry said, right? The ball's now in his court. He knows what he wants. He knows what the offers look like, and he's going to make his decision.
Right. It's down. He's the only one that really 100% knows.
Yeah. And we can, I see a lot of people on Twitter now putting that picture out there that we've seen. It's been out there for a long time. I think it might have been right before his high school days or right out of high school, and he was, getting ready to go professional.
No, that was the guy in the white hat behind him was Imanaga. That wasn't
Imanaga?
that. Yeah, it wasn't that long ago. That was within the
so
last 2 years.
Cadzilla says that was 2019. So again, that
Okay.
would be a little bit after he turned professional. But wearing a Yankee hat, I mean, there's multiple ones too out there of him wearing a Yankee hat. Now, I do want to throw a little caution to that to a degree. Tanaka played for the Yankees at that time. So if you're a young baseball player in Japan,
Good point.
you absolutely loved Masahiro Tanaka. I mean, he was the guy during that time for Japan. He was the biggest star, came over and played for the New York Yankees. And let's also not forget that Hideki Matsui is the biggest star, one of the biggest stars ever to come out of Japan. So, you know, wearing a Yankee hat doesn't necessarily mean a lock. It could very well mean I'm a big fan. This is what I've always wanted, but we don't know that. We don't know that.
We don't. He's the only one that knows at this point, but I still have supreme confidence that we're going to end up with him.
I'm still 10-10. I'm still 10 of 10.
I am too.
Yeah, I know the chat actually today, when I asked the chat to begin the show, I was kind of surprised. I feel like more people were higher than they were yesterday. It was like a lot of 5s and 6s, and today was like all 7s and up, 6 and up. So I don't know
It
if
should
confidence
be
is
all
building around,
8s and 9s at least.
and 10s. I'm right there with you, my guy. But let's go ahead and get to the next voicemail that we have. Guys, again, the voicemail line is open, 804-592-6160.
What's up, Pete and Dan? This is Gio once again. I got two things for y'all. First thing is, what is the percent y'all got that that Yamamoto is coming to the Yankees? Because this Dodgers thing is very interesting, that they got all these guys to come in and then ask, they got Ohtani, Freddie Freeman, Mookie Betts, etc. to come in and try to get to get Yamamoto to the Dodgers. I found that pretty interesting, but honestly, I'm at 100% that I think Yamamoto's coming to the Yankees because, man, look, you got Garrett Cole as the ace. Then you got Yamamoto following him right after. That's a great 1-2 punch in New York. A new Japanese legend in baseball going to be happening in the biggest stage of them all in baseball, the mecca of baseball, New York. That's where Yamamoto should be, and I'm pretty sure that's where he wants to be instead of being, in the shadows of Ohtani, Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman. Also, you're in a freaking state with LeBron James. In New York, the Knicks, trash. The Nets, trash. The Jets, trash. The Giants, trash. This is the perfect time to go to the Yankees and then make a freaking amazing name for yourself. That's how I look at it. And I think Yamamoto is going to go to the Yankees 100%. And also, the second thing that I was going to say is, what percentage-wise do you guys have that Ben Rice will be the starting first baseman come October? Thank you, guys.
Wow, come October. And by the way, great voicemail, great energy. I love it. Thank you so much, Gio. We appreciate that, man. When it comes to Ben Rice being the first baseman of the New York Yankees come October, that's tough for a couple of reasons, Dane, and I'll see what you say. But one, Anthony Rizzo would have to be out the picture by then. And yeah, there's always been somewhat of a decline, right, in the second half of the year. We know that already. And then the last thing is, if there was a decline before, let's say, the All-Star game, or not the, before the All-Star game, maybe around that time, a little after that, you got the trade deadline open that the Yankees could make a play for somebody else that's, already kind of proven and done it. Maybe a stopgap. They like the stopgaps. I think it's possible. I'll be honest with you, though. I wouldn't put it too high.
I would not. I would put it about 10%.
I was gonna come in maybe around 15 or so, but I'll chill down there with you. A little low. To me, it's tough. It's tough.
Well, here's the thing. He's not a full-time first baseman. He catches and plays first base. So moving to first base full-time would be new for him. Do you really want him playing first base in the playoffs?
Yeah, exactly. It's a very, very, it's a tough thing to do. But by the way, Dane, I'm waiting now because it looks like we're actually going to have our good friend Kev coming on.
Sweet. So I'll jump off.
Jump off, but we'll give it a second because I don't know when he's gonna jump on, but we'll keep you around here for a little bit. Swift with the super chat says, I was at the Lakers game and ran into the Yamamoto in the restroom. He says he dislikes how Ohtani chews. Advantage Yankees. There it is. I was really concerned we were going to have another PP joke. I was really concerned it was going to be a stall at the urinal type thing and there was going to be another PP joke, but thank God we didn't get a PP joke. Unpop, what's going on, my brother? How you doing, fam?
What's up?
How you
Joe,
doing,
how
fam,
you doing?
Guys, the voicemail line is open, 804-592-6160. Smacky to likey. Hitty the subby. 7 subs away from 21,900. Oh, that sounds good. The Yankees need another meeting in New York, and I think they can close the deal. Dane's saying they're getting it. I haven't read that, Dane.
You haven't?
No, I haven't seen that nowhere. I haven't seen that report. I haven't seen it anywhere. Maybe I didn't pay much attention today, to be honest.
I got that in a DM, so maybe I'll have to go.
Somebody sliding in Dane's DMs. Okay. I heard it's a wild place over there in your DMs, you sick son of a bitch, you. Just, all right. Devin Nolan, what's going on, brother? How you doing, fam? Rocker Village, Pete, why don't you like pee-pee jokes? Can't handle it? Has nothing to do with not liking it. It's an odd thing. You know, I'm waiting for the guy to come to friggin' the Yankees and people are talking about his pee-pee. I don't give a poot. I don't care. Victor, we talked about Carlos Bayorga already, and it's funny because it's similar to what Dane will tell you. I called him the other day. I mean, we talked about it. My understanding is the Yankees are about 9 years, 310. I know Hector was on yesterday. He said, he heard from people at WFAN that he speaks to. He got a good relationship with those guys, that Mets fans. They're saying the Yankees are like 309, 307. The Mets are coming in a little higher potentially. I heard all the same thing, and apparently Carlos Bayorga heard the same thing. So,
yeah.
All we can do is wait and see, guys. A lot of times, like I said before, agents and people involved, a lot of times they throw stuff out there to try to get teams moving a little bit. Some things work, some things don't, and some of that stuff slips out. But I believe at this point he's going to get over $300 million.
100%.
We'll see what happens. Yeah, and we'll see what happens, man. It's an interesting time. I still believe next week is going to be the day. I don't know if it goes on a Friday, but all I'm waiting for, Dane, is this. I am waiting for an email, not an email. I'm waiting for a tweet to come out by one of the top insiders that simply just say, Yamamoto's decision incoming.
Yeah.
Or the Yamamoto decision will happen in the next 24 hours or expected today. And guys, I am in it again for the long haul. I would be here for however long I need to be here. I'll make sure I got food for that day. If I got to run out real quick, I got to order food. I don't care. We are locked and loaded here, and we are not friggin' moving.
Absolutely.
Dana be here
Pop,
with me, Mario, everybody.
Pop, 10 years, 320 doesn't sound too bad.
Sign me up, man. Sign me up. I told you, man, I don't give a rat's ass. I don't give a rat's ass about what he's going to be doing for us in 2032. I don't give a poot, bro. We got to win now. We got to win now. Look, we got Aaron Judge. We got Garrett Cole. Those guys need help. They got a much better outfield. No doubt about it. The offense is greatly improved. Get the pitcher too, man. Maybe Rodon settles down a little bit, and
I think he will.
I think he is too, man. He's been too good throughout his, when he's on the field. He's been too good. I think there was
He's
a lot
too
of
much
things
of
in
an
play.
asshole not to come back and be good.
That's what I feel like. I don't think he's the type that's like, I'll get my money and dip, and it is what it is. He's the type that's like, I want to prove these fuckers wrong now. You want to talk shit? Let's get there.
Yeah.
He reminds me of that. So let's see what happens. I am waiting for Kev from the Bronx or Nothing to join, guys. So he'll be on momentarily. Any prospect questions, guys, throw it to Dane. Voicemail line still open if you want to be on the show. Throw your voicemails in there.
Absolutely. Should we tell him about the other pitcher that might follow Yamamoto to the same team?
I mean, that's your information. If you want to put your information out there, go right ahead.
Okay. I got a message from an international scout today that Roki Sasaki will be posted for this upcoming class. And there's 2 teams he wants to play for, the Dodgers and the Yankees. his determining factor will be where Yamamoto signs, because they want to play together and form a Japanese big two. First ever co-aces on the same team. So you're going, hopefully, if he comes over, he will be able to be signed for $3-4 million, and he'll make league minimum, just like Ohtani did when he came over. So
correct, right. So there you guys have that from Dane. We'll see what
We'll
happens
see what
if
happens.
that is the case. But very interesting, intriguing things out there. Let me just double check, because I actually got that picture up here for you guys. This is the picture right here, guys, that everybody is talking about. So let me go ahead and throw that on here. That's the picture right there. Of course, that is our good friend Yamamoto wearing the Yankee hat.
And the guy in the white hat is Imanaga.
Could be Imanaga. You 100% sure that's him, or could be?
No, I was told that was him.
Oh, okay. You're told that's him. So there we go. There we go. And that's what we kind of been waiting for. We'll see what happens. But great thing is, decision is indeed looming. We do have Kev backstage. So we're going to get ready to bring Kev up right now. Dane, my friend, good seeing you. Thank you for always being available. And we'll have you back, of course.
All right, guys. Later.
So you better fucking have me back. What are you talking about? All right, my guys. See you soon.
Bye.
All right. Of course, everybody loves Dane. Gotta love Dane, man. Nobody like him. Nobody like that handsome son of a bitch, let me tell you. But from one handsome son of a bitch to another, we're going to go ahead and get my guy, Kev, from the Bronx or nada. Kev, what's good, fam?
What's up? Y'all hear me?
We hear you, man. We hear you. How you doing?
Estamos activos, mi gente. We good?
Okay. We good, fam. We good. How you feeling?
Man.
You know, I got to ask you immediately, how you feeling about Yamamoto to the Yankees?
There's a lot of rumblings. I quoted Baerga earlier, and some people right away went on there saying that he's been wrong, but some say, like you myself said, you told me that he's been right as well. So I mean,
Yes.
It was just interesting. I didn't hear what was the offer. I know some people said somebody else mentioned it, but it's like, I mean, it's nice to say. I didn't think, personally, it was surprising to me, Pete, because I don't know about you. I didn't think the Yankees were gonna go to 300. I thought 250, 275. But it seems like if it's a bidding war, I mean, and the Yankees are willing to pony up the money, honestly, I feel better. Because I really feel like he wants to be a New York Yankee.
And that's what's given me an insane amount of confidence, is that has been the rumor out there, is that if he does want to play for the Yankees, and then Joel Wolf being his agent, Joel Wolf is one of those guys that wants to get you to the team that wants to, as long as there's interest. And hopefully there'll be that case, right, where he may reach back out to the Yankees and go, hey, look, you know, we got a little difference here of about $40 million. He wants to play for you guys. We want to try to make this work. How can we get this done? And then boom. Deferrals. That's everybody. That's what everybody wants. You know what I mean? Everybody wants a little deferral action.
I don't think the Yankees have ever deferred, right?
I don't know. No, not at all. Not at all.
Steinbrenner owns the team, at least.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting, especially since that's out there and the reports that they're evaluating Ohtani's deal at 437. You saw that too?
Yes, I did see that. Yeah.
So that's huge.
That's big for Soto.
Yeah, because the thing is that, listen, he's getting 700. Soto has to get 600. Listen, the thing is that, are you willing to defer then? Because he got that amount because of the flexibility that the Dodgers have.
Yep.
You know, I don't think they were just going to be like, here's 700 million and we're going to go in these next 2 years, and after that we're asked out for another 8. So that's going to be the interesting part there.
Yeah, and the other thing too, when it comes to that Soto contract, is now you can still basically say, hey man, if you know we drop 500 million on you, you're the biggest, most paid player in the game in reality, contract wise. Like in there is a way to see that, where based on what they're saying about Ohtani right now, he would indeed be the highest paid player, quote unquote, the highest paid player, because he's not deferring. None of these guys are doing that.
No, I don't think so. I mean, and everybody's position is a little different. Do I think Do I think maybe you'll start to see some guys defer a little more than normal? I'm pretty sure you will.
Potentially, yeah.
Unless the MLB makes some changes, which I think they will, because that was just
100% they will.
insane what happened there. That got everybody blindsided.
Yep.
That being said, it's not like I think Boston is deferring Chris Sale's, I think it's 8 or 10 million starting in 2032.
I did see that. Yeah. I did see that
So-
he did something like that. Yep.
So yeah, I think you're gonna start to see it a lot more now. But yeah, man, it's just interesting with Yamamoto. I really think he's another guy who's holding up a lot of moves for a lot of teams. And yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see if the Yankees don't land him, if he becomes a Dodger,
Oof.
if he gets sucked into that abyss that is LA and that wall that took Judge away from us last year. If he falls into that, what do the Yankees pivot to? Which is also interesting. Do you have any ideas? Is there any rumors or not really?
I mean, Yankees hot stove today was talking about Jordan Montgomery and maybe Frankie Montas.
I don't like reunions.
Yeah. I still don't know about that. I'll be honest with you. I don't even know if Montgomery would want to do that.
Yeah.
I don't know if Monty would even want to do that. I still feel Texas is the best bet for him, but
Mm-hmm.
who knows, man? You never really know what is exactly what they're thinking. You know, people kind of started to panic because there was also the report that he started talking to Imanaga, but at the end of the day, that's also their job is due diligence. I mean, their job is a due diligence to reach out and see what's up. So I really don't have the best plan B. I feel like the best plan B is plan A.
Look at that. I agree. You go all in for this guy. I mean, if not, then it's like, who else? I mean, I know we talked in our chats about Sasaki, but that's probably next year, even though he's pushing for this year, which I don't see it. But
yeah,
it's just gonna be interesting to see. I really feel comfortable with all the other reports, and I'm hearing that he does want to be a Yankee. Like you said, legacy and being a legend, that does have meaning.
Of course.
Now, it seems that the Yankees are right there with everybody else when the number is 300, because it started at 200 and now it's 300.
Now it's 3.
So if the Yankees are there, like I said, Pete, I'm comfortable that he'll probably be a Yankee.
Yeah, because, you know, the greatest pitchers out there aren't getting 350, 365, 370. So I don't expect that to change.
It's insane. That's right.
You know what I mean?
Cole.
That's above Cole. So I don't expect that to change. Cole just won the Cy Young Award. This guy's probably going to get more money than Blake Snell. Think about that. That's pretty crazy. Blake Snell just won his second Cy Young Award here in America. He's done it in Major League Baseball. And he's probably not going to see that same type of contract. But I'm right there with you. And that's why I think Yankee fans should have confidence. Is Hal Steinbrenner went to that meeting. You know, Hal Steinbrenner probably sat there. And he's pissed off, man. He doesn't want a lot of people talking for him. He wants to go out there and make the right things and get fans back here and believing that this team is still the New York Yankees and not a thing of the past. Did it with Soto. He went out and said, no, trade those guys. We're not waiting. Go trade them if that gets the deal done. And I think we may see the same type of thing here. What if Joe Wolf does reach out and go, hey, we got 20, 25 million apart here. He wants to play there. What can be done? Add the extra year, to hell with it. Would you be upset if they gave this guy 10 years, or would you be concerned? Who cares, right? That's my point.
No.
Who gives a shit?
I really think that the Yankees, and maybe they're starting to realize that they have a window, which we've been talking about it for a while now, where you got to maximize Cole and Judge's window. Now you have Soto. If you throw, and we talked about this before, I feel confident when it comes to extension talks as well. I feel.
Me too.
I mean, I never seen his dad post about the Yankees. He's giddy himself. As much as people want to read tea leaves on that WFAN, whatever they get paid over there to talk nonsense over there, talking about he sounds like he's a Met. Like, come on, bro. Like, what are you guys talking about? I feel like the Yankees are much more comfortable spot. You have 100% dibs now on talking to Soto throughout the year. And you can get him at a high AV and with a 3-4 year opt out where he's potentially can make another 500, 600 million at age 29 or 30. Why not? You know, it's like
if I was setting up his contract, that's what I'd want to do.
Yeah, 100%.
No doubt about it. Because guys, you got to remember, you could look at a contract like that in 10 years and go, at this point right now, this is a bargain. But if you give yourself 4 years and maybe $40+ million a year, you reevaluate it then and you go, hey, look, man, maybe I've won an MVP. Maybe I've won a championship with the Yankees. Maybe I am the guy that did this. And now you sit back and go, hey, I want that other big deal.
Correct.
I want that other giant deal right there that can make me even more money. And it's a smart play. It's not a bad play. It is, no doubt about it, a very smart play for them to do. If I were to ask you again today, like I put the tweet out there, from 1 to 10, where would you be in your confidence level? Are you where I am at 10, or you may be a little hesitant?
For finally completing the Yamasoto?
Yamamoto being complete. By the way, Kev is the originator of Yamamoto.
Yeah, we gotta go back. Yeah, I'm gonna go post it the first time we talked about it. I think it was at the first roundtable.
It was I thought you might have said it on a game season too.
Yeah, you're actually right.
It was on game
yes.
season, I'm pretty sure, because you were like Yamamoto. I was like, I like that Yamamoto. You were the first person, no question about it. That is the man. He is number one on doing.
I gotta go back and collect my royalties and everybody making shirts and posts and stuff like that. But yeah,
any merchandise that has it on, you got to get like a good 11, 12, 18% cut.
Give me a finder's fee. Come on.
Finder's fee, that's it.
Listen, I felt confident when it came to Soto, and I said it was going to happen that week, and it did happen that week.
You did?
2 or 3 days later. So I feel like we're getting to the end here when it comes to him visiting. I think he's doing it as a formality because those people are big on loyalty and honor, and I think it's a disrespect, even though somebody's interested in you, even though you're not, to not go. I can see that from him. Those guys are built like that in Japan. They take loyalty and honor seriously. I mean, you saw the clause on Ohtani's contract. If they fire his interpreter, he's can opt out, right? Yep. So saying that, I feel like I'm with you, Pete. I'm at a 9.5. I'm just gonna go just under. Leave you with the 10.
That's fair game. 9.5 is nice. Then again, you start looking at that Yankees rotation, and I know, guys, I know when this news breaks and we find out that Yamamoto's a Yankee, we're going to be live for a long time. And the one thing I like to do is, even if it happens early, guys, I'm staying live all day until my team's available and everybody can get on and have a conversation and give their feedback on this deal happening. But man, oh man, I think the Yankees rotation is one that we can be very excited about. Carlos Rodon scared all of us, right? No matter how big of a fan you were. I was a huge fan of the Yankees getting him. I love Rodon to this day. I can tell you right now, I'm a fan of this player. I don't care about last year. It happened. It is what it is. I'm a fan of this player. I like him a lot more at number 3. Relax. You know what I mean? Let him relax. Let him be the third starter. Let him get out of the spotlight, because nobody's going to be in spring training going, oh, let me, Rodon's here, Rodon's here. Everybody's going to say, all right, hope he's healthy and he bounced back. We're going to be looking for Cole, Yamamoto. That's what people are going to be focused on. And
I think he tried too much.
Chance, man.
I think he did try. I mean, not having, for pitchers especially, not having a full spring training and getting ready. I mean, he did look at times kind of out of shape, huffing and puffing by the 3rd or 4th inning. And that's all a tribute, not to say that the guy is not ready, didn't want to be ready. It's all a tribute to not having a proper spring training, not having the proper buildup for everything, right?
Yeah.
He showed flashes of greatness, and it had to do with his fastball being in the high 90s and having control of it. And if he doesn't, that's going to be an issue. I don't have any doubt with him, because I feel like Matt Blake will connect with him.
Yep.
I do believe, probably, I haven't heard it. I think I did hear that he's trying to he's developing a 3rd, 4th pitch there. So
he
that
being cutter.
Yeah, there you go.
He needs
the Yankees love cutter. They
love cutter, and it makes so much sense for a guy like him that he should be throwing a cutter, no question, especially being at Yankee Stadium. That's the pitch that he should be utilizing a lot, and they, like you said, they teach it a lot. But the other thing about what you said, Matt Blake had an interview about him, and he was very, very open to it. He said flat out, we do believe he came in out of shape. We do believe that there was a bit of conditioning issues there, and he mentioned that, didn't really have a spring training, and he didn't make a lot of starts either in the minors. He was just like, let me just get in there. I want to be there. And Rodon even said it. He said, I want to be there for this fan base. I want to be there for my teammates. So if I can take the ball, whether I'm completely healthy or not, I want to take the ball and give it my all and try to prove myself. I always feel like that's the type of guy he is, but I believe this guy was not fully healthy last year, and there was some other things messing with him. Too good of a pitcher. Definitely too good of a pitcher to do the numbers he had last year. That's not who he is.
Yeah, I mean, and it all comes down to, man, they're paying me the big money. It's a transition year. It happens to hitters, man. It happen. Look at the Trey Turner.
Yeah,
Look at Trey Turner. It took him a while to get a claim to Philly, right? And listen, man, their fans did a nice thing where they gave him a standing ovation, and he started ripping the ball after that. But there is it happens to every player when they come to a major city after signing a major contract. It does mess with your head. He didn't have a proper spring training. Did I want to see better? At least a 5 or mid 4 area, of course.
Yeah.
But listen, I'm not gonna kill the guy. Honestly, I feel like if he's ready, I know he has a dog in him. I just know, and I love those kind of players. And I feel confident that he's gonna bounce back this year, especially if the Yankees get another guy like Yamamoto, where he's like, all right, now I can focus on myself 100%, and I know those two guys got my back, and I'll definitely be ready by April, May.
So we do have some breaking news here. Let's go ahead and throw this on the screen. Jeff Passan, the Los Angeles Dodgers and Tampa Bay Rays are in agreement on a trade that will send Tyler Glasnow and outfield Manny Margot to the Dodgers for Ryan Pepiot and outfielder Johnny DeLuca. Here's the big part. Contingent on Glasnow signing an extension with LA, which is expected. So he is going to sign a new deal, meaning that payroll is going to bounce up a little bit more with Tyler Glasnow. So here's a team that needs pitching. They get a pitcher who a lot of times has not been on the field, but when he is, he's damn good. Tyler Glasnow is damn good. So this whole deal is contingent on Glasnow signing an extension with the Dodgers. And it looks like it's going to happen, but like you just said, what is that going to look like? What does that extension look like? What are those numbers?
With the market the way it is right now, Sevy got 13, Lugo got 15.
Exactly.
I mean,
the Lugo one kind of shocked me a little bit, to be honest.
Yeah, I have no idea.
15 mil a pop for 3 years. I'm like, damn, no wonder why he signed that deal quick. I would have too.
Signed it real quick.
Kev, we might have to come out of retirement. Shit.
Mario Gomez, man.
Mario Gomez.
Mario throws, Mario
That's what I'm saying.
in D8, I think it is. Nah, I just joking with you, Mario. You might get D3. So Mario might have to go out there again, man. Mario, man, you might get a nice one. Go to DR. You still look like you're 16. You're shaving your head, so you're getting that haircut, so you're gonna look even younger. So go to DR, get that signing bonus, and come back, bro.
So we got a couple of people saying Glasnow. Okay, no, he's just joking around. He's talking about deferred payments and all that mess again. 3 years, $75 million for Glasnow. I don't know. I think he's gonna get more than that, to be honest. I think Glasnow might get more than that. He's probably going to look for a longer period of time when it comes to the years, is what I'm guessing. But Glasnow is indeed a Dodger. I don't know if this affects anything when it comes to Yamamoto. I don't know if that's the case. We'll see. But interesting, man. The Dodgers are really gunning for this. They're gunning for this, man.
Yeah, they are. They are definitely going all in. It's great that they're doing it now, and I feel like the Yankees are trying to do the same thing.
Yep.
Just less aggressive, obviously, but yeah, man, it's still interesting because as much as I said it from the beginning, they signed Ohtani, but they needed pitching, but that deal that Ohtani gave them was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
So, and now Glasnow, man, the Dodgers are gonna be insane next year. It's not even funny. I mean, I know Mario was telling me we got to go to a game at Yankee Stadium, of course. But man, it's gonna be interesting.
Dodgers, that's gonna be a wild game. That's gonna be a wild series, especially for many different reasons, right? Had both of those teams let's be honest here. If the Yankees get Yamamoto, they got across the board, Vegas, all that stuff. They'll be the top 2 teams for the World Series. I think that's about as clear as day.
100%. I mean,
no doubt about it.
There's no reason why not. I mean, and the Yankees are right there. I still don't think they're done. I think Cashman has a sneaky trade up his sleeve, as he always does.
I think so too.
Yeah, man, it's just gonna be fun. You got Nestor. There's a bunch of ifs that if 50% of them line up, if Rizzo gives us the beginning of what he did last year, if Nestor Cortez is anywhere near what he was. If those line up, we just need 2 or 3 of those to line up and everybody to repeat, like Judge, obviously to play a whole season, but repeat the way he's hitting, and Glaber as well, Soto, Doogie. By the way, did you guys see Doogie shave?
Yeah, I put it on there. I put it on the screen for everybody to see, man. Doogie Shave. That should
Yeah,
be his new
Doogie
nickname,
Shave.
Doogie Shave.
Yeah, so if all that lines up, man, the Yankees, I'm telling you, man, as much as people are saying that we needed 3 lefties, no, bro, the Yankees have made some nice changes, all in a good way, in a
They
great
have.
way.
That's why I said, as of right now, they get an A+. You add Yamamoto, man, it obviously stays there. And I agree with you on the part of potential sneaky trades. Brian Cashman a lot of times has stuff up his sleeve that, you know, we don't really know about. The Yankees could have a surplus of pitching. He could already have, you know, ideas of what teams want. He could have already had calls on some players that he likes a deal, but he goes, we don't have this guy yet. You know, if we did that, I'd be more comfortable to make that move. So you never know. I still think the Yankees could use an infielder. I think they could use an infielder. I still think they could use a third baseman potentially. I mentioned yesterday, I don't know if you like him or not, I mentioned Edmundo Sosa, who the Yankees actually tried to get in the original Bader deal. They tried to get Sosa first, and they settled with Bader. But then now he's in Philadelphia. Good player, plays all over the infield, right-handed bat, good speed.
I feel like somebody gets moved. Maybe Peraza or Cabrera. I mean, they moved Sweeney because, I mean, it's clear that Volpe's going to be there. I mean, we just need his bat to get slightly better, but his glove is definitely there. So, yeah, so I think they move somebody. So them getting somebody else, I can see that too. I really like this Vivas kid too that we got from the Dodgers. I don't know how you feel.
Yeah, man. I talked to a couple of actually 2 different Dodgers fans about it. As Joe says, I agree. Again, inside Discord joke. Join the Discord server, guys. I had one guy tell me he's like at second base, which is the position he needs to play because he's not the greatest defender, doesn't have great range, but second base, it improves all the things he has compared to the left side of the infield. And like, that's the position he could play. Hitting wise, everybody seems to say this guy could very, very well be a well above average hitter at the major league level. The question comes down to, is the glove going to be adequate enough at the major league level, the speed of the game, to be a regular? I have one guy say he believes so. The other guy says he thinks he's a utility player that can play all around. So
really,
I've heard that a couple of times. I think we also had somebody that's in the chat recently that was a Dodgers fan say that they feel he's a utility player. So we'll see what happens, but he's going to have the chance, you would think, immediately at AAA, probably starting at second base. And yeah, it does kind of make you wonder, what is Peraza moving forward? You know, what are a lot of these guys moving forward? We got rid of Sweeney already. Makes sense. There was an interview today, Yankees Farm. If you guys go check it out. They interviewed Jared Serna. It was phenomenal. A lot of people are really high on this kid, man. He's a lot of comparisons to Jose Altuve, putting up kind of similar numbers in the minors too.
And
so he's a guy to pay attention to.
I put it in our chat where they said that, where it kind of seemed, because I think he hit like 3 homers before in the Dominican League and stuff like that. And then he came up to rookie ball and then hit 19. So Jose did the same thing, literally the same. Jose was 18, and at 2021, Jose hit 15 home runs, and Serna has hit 19. His on-base percentage is there. His average is there. Yeah, I always like to see the jump to AA because that's where I feel that is the major adjustment, and I feel like that's where the most talent is in AA. Because in AAA you do get a lot of journeyman, and we've seen guys rip in AAA and not transition it to the major leagues, like Peraza's going through, and Florial seems to get it now, but Florial did struggle for a while. So AA is my number one thing. I can't wait to see him there next year. So yeah, that's going to be interesting. That's another guy you got to look out for.
Yep, no doubt about it. And guys, we're going to get ready to wrap up here. We went 2 more hours again for you guys tonight.
Okay.
NYYST coming up at 8:30. I'm going to be on that show with those guys. So remember, get ready. It's already posted. 8:30. We got it on there. Make sure you guys are in there checking it out. We're going to talk everything Yankee related. And of course, if there is additional breaking news, we're going to put it out there for you. As a Dodgers fan said in here, the Dodgers are still in on Yamamoto. I think that was already announced even before that, is that they would be still involved in Yamamoto. Even if they got Glass now, it's not going to change anything. But it's going to be interesting to see what that extension is. That's what I'm looking to see. What is that extension number going to be? And we should find out about that relatively soon. So we'll wait and see for that. But Kev, before I sign off, I got to put you on the spot. Come opening day, we go to spring training, right? When we head out to spring training, Yamamoto going to be there with the Yankees?
100%, man. Oh yeah.
Love it.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have our custom NYYU t-shirt saying Yamamoto, Saki plus Mangul, Saki plus Aguacate, whatever you want to do. We'll figure it out, and we're gonna have that. And ya tu sabes, we're gonna be lit in spring training. Get ready for that.
Yeah.
That's a lot of good content for
Spring
you
training
guys.
is going to be the best. Spring training is going to be the best. So, guys, with that being said, we are out. Until next time, guys, in about less than 30 minutes. We'll see you guys then. Peace, baby. Okay.
Top 10 radar, yeah, we on your radar. Never miss, dog, and that's on occasion. Yeah, we on your radar. Yeah, we on your
Look,